Is it rolling? Hold on.
Have I got a story for you guys this week?
Watch this. Hold on. Get my chair out of the way. Okay, now. Look at that sunset. If you guys think it's weird for a guy to go and sit in the storage yard where he keeps his cars, you're absolutely right. This is weird. But it's story time. So my friends would groan generally if I started telling stories, but yes, this Cadillac behind me is mine. Yes, that Lincoln Town car over there is mine. Yes, this Mercedes-Benz C280 is mine. They didn't all come here this weekend. This one, if you guys know and have been watching for a while, it's been gone for a while. Or it's been around for a while. It's going away. Why? Well, because I bought these two cars right here. This one I bought for a song. This one, not so much, but worth it, both of them. Why did I buy two cars in a week? Well, one of the things that happened this week was my PPP loan came in. And I had some money in the bank, aside from the PPP loan. I was thinking about getting rid of this car. This is a great little car. A little Mercedes C280. It's a 94. I love this car. It's got the straight six in it. I've got the air conditioner's working. The radio doesn't work. It's a good little car. It's for sale, by the way, if anybody wants it. I'll sell it to you for what I bought it for, $1,000. So, just hit me up. Anyway, these two cars, on the other hand, are cars that I've always wanted. Both of them. The Cadillac especially. I've always wanted an 80s model Cadillac. And this Cadillac is nice. I will show this to you guys here in a minute. But anyway, on to the story. So what happened? Well, came home Sunday night, and on the way home I was talking to a friend of mine. And I was talking about getting rid of the Mercedes. Why? Because it's just not me. This car does great things. This is a good car. It runs great. It goes down the road just fine. It needs some things. It needs the motor mounts, the transmission mount. It needs the drive shaft couplers on the car. But it's a good little car. It's about 26 miles to the gallon. Goes like the freaking wind. I mean, it just goes down the road. I've had this car up to 120 miles an hour. It's a good car. I just don't like it. Does everything well. It corners well. It has quick ratio steering. It's fast. It's nimble. It's whatever you want to call it. And I just don't like it. Okay. And it had been a while since I tried to put it in the shop to get anything done. But I was going to take this car up to Idaho in August. We're going to go up and check on my my great grandmother's grave on my mother's side. And so I wanted to take this car, 26 miles to the gallon, runs great, transmission shifts perfect. I mean, just a good car. But it does need a few things to go to Idaho. And so I took it. Well, I'm getting ahead of the story. So anyway, so I'm on the way home Sunday, and I'm talking to a friend of mine about, getting rid of the Mercedes, replacing it with something. I was like, daily driver, I would love to daily drive like a Cadillac, Look at that. Big 88 Cadillac Brougham. I'd love to drive one of those cars. And, yeah, I think it'd be right. It comes with a V8 instead of one of the, it comes with a small block Chevy V8, basically, instead of one of the experimental motors that Cadillac had in the mid-80s. They discontinued the experimental motors for the big Cadillacs after they went to small Cadillacs in around 86, 87. But the big Cadillacs, this car's got a 307, Oldsmobile 307 in it. The 87, 88 had 307s. The 89 had 350s in them. And then the Fleetwood finished out 96 with the LT1 Corvette motor in it. So, so these cars are reliable when you get them. They're very good cars. They're very reliable. So I've always kind of been on the lookout for one for a good price. Well, I got here to the yard. Excuse me. I got here to the yard and was waiting for the turbos on the truck to cool down, kind of let it settle in, getting ready to park it. And I'm flipping through Facebook Marketplace, and sure enough, this car pops up. '88 Cadillac Braun, right? Guy wanted $2,000 for it. Now I saw pictures of it, looked great. It does need some things. It needs the bumper fillers, front and rear. It needs a vinyl top. It needs a bit of a paint job. It needs to be washed right now, is what it needs. But everything on the inside works except the air conditioning. It's got a little bit of a problem. It needs a headliner. It's got a little bit of an issue with the windshield wiper switch. But other than that, the car works beautifully. Air ride works, all of it. So I'm like, man, like I should go look at this car because I can't pass this car up, And the guy wanted like $2,000 for the car. I mean, it's a steal at that price. A running, driving '88 Cadillac Brougham for $2,000 with an interior like this one has, and I'll show that one to you here in a minute, is just phenomenal, So I was like, I gotta go look at the car. So we drove out. My sister and I drove out Sunday night. We went in the Mercedes out there, take a look to Mineral Wells. It's about an hour and a half from where I'm at. Fell in love with the car. And I told the guy, I said, listen, I'm a businessman. Can you come down at all on the price? He goes, I'll do $1,500. Well, that was where I was going to start. So I just go, sold. And he goes, okay. I was the first person to look at the car. He sells it to me for $1,500. Runs and drives. I'll come back tomorrow. It needed tires. He had it on a donut. And tires all the way around. The car set from 2006 until this year. But he drove it back from Austin. Ran great. All the way back from Austin. They had the carb rebuilt. The car runs beautifully. I mean, it's really, I'll give you a show here in a little bit. And car runs fantastic. And, it seems like it might have a slight miss, but could be carburetor, could be anything. So it's nothing that can't be fixed. So I'm just like, sold. I got to have it. So I left it there. Went back Monday to go get it. I get it Monday. And take it to Weatherford, put tires on it, white wall tires. They had them, and in my size, so I put white wall tires on it. And I brought it home, drove it all the way home, 75, 80 miles an hour, never missed a lick. And I took it out cruising on, I put insurance on it, took it out cruising in Waxahachie on Monday night. I took it out, I let it sit Tuesday because it rained all day Tuesday. I took it out Wednesday. I came down to kind of tinker with the carburetor because it has a little bit of an issue with wanting to idle after it warms up, which could just be, who knows? It's a simple fix. So I took it out cruising Wednesday night. Went to dinner in it. Just loving life. Well, let's see. Thursday I had a real nice dinner party at a friend's house. So I went to go do that, and then yesterday, Thursday, I decided it was time to start looking at trying to get this fixed to go to Idaho, to get the things that need to be done so I could take it up to Idaho. Well, I called a place on Thursday here in town and asked them if I could bring it in for them to look at. I knew what it needed. It needs motor mounts, needs flex plates, needs whatever. Oh yeah, just bring it in. Okay, so I take it in, and they go over it, and they come back, and the quote to do what he said was the important stuff was like $4,700. $4,773 to get stuff done. A lot of this I could do myself if I had time and I had a place to actually work on things. And I don't. I have this storage area where I keep all my shit. And so the guy said, well, I moonlight on the weekends. If you want to have me do it, I could do it for probably $3,000, parts and everything. So I don't know. Let me think about it, because $3,000 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a car that I spent $1,000 on. And I put $3,000 into that car. I'm going to want to keep it and drive it. And the thing is, I'm sorry, I don't even really like the car. I'm not a Mercedes guy. It does everything well, and I just don't like the car. And it's like being in it's like being in a relationship with somebody. She's like great for you, and in so many ways, and you feel like you're going to grow to love her. And then you never do. That's this car. I feel that way about this car. So I'm hemming and hawing about it. This was yesterday, and I'm hemming and hawing about it. What am I gonna do? I don't want to put $3,000 into this car. I don't really like the car. It's not. I'm gonna want to drive it. I'm gonna have to keep it after that for a while. And I was really kind of hoping to sell it because I bought this Cadillac. And I'd driven the Cadillac a couple of times and realized that daily driving that Cadillac, it's so nice. It's just, I can't daily drive that Cadillac. So I was like, I need to find something else I like. I need to look around, because for what it's going to cost to fix this car and keep this car, I could probably get something really good. So I start looking around. And lo and behold, yesterday I found this Lincoln Town car. It's a 99 Lincoln Town car. And I'll show it to you guys here in a minute. Pristine on the inside. Needs air conditioner work, but pristine on the inside. And I bought it for about $3,000, which is what I'd spend on this car. So now I got myself a Lincoln Town car. I got myself a Cadillac Brougham Fleetwood. And the Mercedes is up for sale. So that's my story as far as this week is concerned. I bought 2 cars. I didn't mean to. I got the Lincoln for, like I said, about $3,000. It rode home. Doesn't need tires or anything. Needs the air conditioner. I tried charging the air conditioner myself, and it's not coming on. So a pressure switch somewhere or a switch somewhere is not working properly. So it needs to go to the shop and get that figured out. But that car would go to Idaho tomorrow. It's got 84,000 original miles on it. Was owned by a little old lady, one-owner car. By the way, both of these are one-owner cars. The Cadillac was owned by a guy, bought brand new in 88. He died in 06. And I bought it from the guy that bought it from his widow. And she kept it around for a while thinking she was going to drive it, get up and run and drive it, blah, blah, blah. And she never did. Finally, she donated it to a church. And it went to the church and was part of their auction to raise funds for the church or whatever. And he bought it from the church. And the reason I got it for $1,500 was because that's what he spent on it. If you've ever watched Hoovie's Garage, I watch Hoovie's Garage all the time. Hoovie bought an 87 and body style like this. And he said it was the cheapest running driving Cadillac in all of North America. And I beat him. I don't know Hoovie at all. If you watch his channel, it's worth watching. I think it's a great channel. He bought his for $2,000. I bought mine for $1,500, and it runs and drives. It needs the same things that his car needed, basically. And I'll do those things over time, but it's a gorgeous car. Anyway, let me show you guys these cars. I think you're really gonna like them. See if I can. All right, we're gonna do the Cadillac first because I think it's my favorite. Fantastic car. It's got a. It's beautiful on the outside. It's white. It needs a little work. You can see the paint. Maybe a little bit is fading here and there. There's a blowouts. There's a bunch of gunk right here. I got to get it detailed. It is missing this body trim right here and everything. But check out this interior. Look at that. All right. It smells like old people in here. Look at this. There's no tears on the seats at all. The floorboards, the actual floorboards are there. The dash just looks the day it came out of the factory. We'll open up the back door so you guys can see the back. Again, just clean as a whistle, you know? Look at the package tray. It needs a headliner. But other than that, it's fine, you know? So, and listen to the door close. All the doors close like that. All of them. All right, hold on. All right. So we're in here. You can see how clean the dash is. How clean the door panels are. The ashtrays all work. All the doors open on the ashtrays. Okay, let's start it up. It's a cold start. Airbags still work. I'm going to pump it 3 times on the pedal and give it a whirl. It's a little stiff when it's cold. 3 more times. There you go. Oh. Okay, that's new. But it went away, so that's good. Windows go down. Let's see. I'm gonna roll this one all the way down. I'm trying to make this quick. So turn the lights on. Everything lights up. Headlights come on. Check out the turn signals out there. Watch this. You see, you get over here. You get that light when you turn. You get the same thing over there, and then you see the little lights on the front fenders blink. You know, she's got to warm up. It has the same kind of climate control that the Mercedes has. where you can set it. It doesn't work, but it does blow. Let's see, high. So, should start blowing. Yeah, see? It's blowing. Auto. Tells you what the outside temperature is. Well, it will. Sometimes it will, apparently. So, radio works. There you go. All right. Let's see how she goes. I'm gonna try to do this. This dash is not set up really for this. All right, idle her down. Turn the AC off. She might need a little brake work, you know, but other than that, she's all right. Turn on the brights. You see that lights up a little bit. We'll get out here on the asphalt. I'll show you how smooth she rides. It's got air ride. She squeaks a little bit, you know, but if you were 33 years old in a car, you'd squeak a little bit too. Oh, look at that. Nice and quiet. No noise, no rattle. Okay, let's go back. Look at the Lincoln. By the way, this car has 124,420 original miles on it. So, I don't know if you guys could see that or not. Before I turn. Alright, go back and look at the Lincoln. 99 Lincoln Town Car. I picked it up literally today. It does have some sun damage in some places. So, the trunk gives me a little trouble. I'm gonna have to figure out what exactly is going wrong with it. You can see it was originally bought in Cleburne, Texas. You can see the last owner voted for Craig Abbott, that they had AAA, but let me see. Find the keys here, hold on. Okay. See, it lights up. So this car has a white leather interior. It is all original to the car. Does need a little bit of headliner work at the back. So, gorgeous car. Very comfortable to sit in. Let's see here. Unlock. Let's look at the back here. It's missing an emblem right there, but look at this back seat. Look at this. Look at those floorboards. Amazing, right? Doors close like they're supposed to. Do this one. I mean, that's solid. It's closed all the way. So, all right, let's take it for a drive. All right, here we go. Comes on. I don't know how to turn on the overhead lights in this car. Oh, there they go. Okay. But look at this dash. I mean, it's faux grain, probably faux wood grain. The Cadillac might be real, I'm not sure. The radio doesn't light up. That is one problem. The AC does come on, but it doesn't blow cold. So, I'll show you that. So, shows you outside. There's your max. Comes all the way up. My nephew was in the car with me earlier. I had to show it off to somebody. So, okay. Off. Okay, windows all roll down. There's that one. And this one. There we go. And then these two back here. So, alright. So, again, dashboard wise, it doesn't have those sentinels out like the Cadillac does on the front. But, I mean, lights come on. There's your brights, you know. I think it does have the same light for like when you're turning and stuff. I'm trying to do this in a way that you guys can see. All right. That totally worked. Okay, we'll do it this way. So, I'm on private property, so I can do that. As you can see, it has 84,000 original miles and 18.9 miles to the gallon currently. So, let's go ahead and turn the interior lights off. And then, automatic locks. It's ready right here. So, we'll get it out here on the pavement again. I think this one's quieter than the Cadillac, in all honesty. Oh yeah. There's no squeaks. Windows are open. And hear it a little bit when we go by the building here. That's it. You hear the frogs? I don't know if you do or not. But yeah, so I know this is a trucking channel, but I'm so happy with these two car purchases this week. I spent a lot of money on cars, but it was time to upgrade and get some good stuff, you know. The Mercedes has done me a solid for a year now, and as much as I kind of like the car, I just don't like it enough. So this is so comfortable, like riding on a cloud. And the air ride system works. You can see it says air suspension there on the dash. So, oh yeah. All right, we'll go back and talk a little more. Okay, so that's it. You guys have seen them. You know what they are. And yeah, I did it because you know, I love cars. It's my passion. I really do. I can talk your ear off about cars. You ever see me somewhere, you want to talk to me for hours on end, ask me about cars. So, because I can. Cars or trains, one of the two. But, you know, this one right here, it's been a dream come true of mine. That one in the back, it's just good to replace this one. That's all it's really there for. That one will be my daily driver. The Cadillac's going to be special, you know, date nights and special events, cars and coffee, things like that. The Lincoln, that'll be my daily. So, anyway, that's it. Again, anybody wants a 94 Mercedes C280, let me know. You guys know the drill. Keep your shiny side up. We'll see you down the road.